Why I'm here? Wait, why I'm here? Here. Should be here. Hi! How are you guys? Hi! I mean, oh, should I? Hi! Nice to see you. Wait, I should not be with this model. I should not be with this model. I accidentally clicked this model. I was like, oh, okay, good. Like, whatever. Let me change to the cute one. Maybe cows. Letter be cows. Horses. I had problems right now before streaming, okay? I have a big problem. It's called being stupid. I tried to do it in 3D with Minion, but Minion decided to implode and almost kill the stream. Also, I need to re fucking what you call it? Guys, do you hear me or see me? Just in case. I don't want to just be the bearer of bad news that I am the stupidest woman alive, okay? There we go. I was actually hitting double. How? Why is my days with Kino? Why Kino is here? Why are you in my head? You should not be at that, sir. This is out. Okay. Done. Okay. There you go. Now I have my personal bitch. I mean, you guys. There you go. Oh fuck! I forgot this one doesn't get there. Ima is Makia. Rick, you. I told you to message you when you were in Warframe. No. I was occupied trying to understand Warframe, okay? My big head says no. Hello, Lud, how are you? Oh my god. Oh, wait, I can do something. Screw you, you rat. Oh, you're getting disappointed. Tatinia. What the fuck is Tatinia? Wait, I'm going to do something for you guys. Where is music player? I'm going to open, and now we have music at random. You know how high has been? Like, yesterday I tried my life into not wanting to just cry. I had to today, like, take away all those things that were, like, back in my childhood. You know, the trawler, the things like that. I have to take them out today. Yeah. It was stupid, okay? It was so stupid because I just saw things. It was like me, my mom telling me, oh yeah, this, you remember this? I'm like, I was like 1 or 2. I don't remember shit. I don't even remember. And she was like, do you remember when we had like those cards for you to learn how to do the words and things like that? Hi, Mom. I have barely memories of my childhood. Tina, goodbye, Tanya. I'm pretty sure he might. I was gonna give you a copy to typer. I will do it later. I was more focused in getting mastery like novice. Okay, I wanted to get into novice. You know what? Fuck it. I enter into voice chat. I am in voice chat on the Discord, okay? I am here just to say I'm stupid. And I'm going to enable the CEO bonk. Since we don't have crowd control today.
What happened?
I am going to murder myself, okay?
What did you do?
I there you go. Now it works. You know that I tried to do missions solo, and I learned the hard way that there are certain numbers of missions that are fucking bullshit when you try to do in solo.
Was one of them survival or defense?
It was the one that was to get like 4 different points. I'm maintaining them.
Interception. Yep. Fuck.
I was trying.
That's what you get. I was trying to teach you the game, but it's like, no, I'm gonna do it alone.
Also, hi, Adrian. Okay, let me tell you something. I didn't know shit what I was doing.
I know. I was trying to help you, but I don't want to, give you all the information and just clog your brain. But yeah, at least you're making progress, so that's good.
But yeah, I reached novice in these things.
Oh,
and it was like, the twist is survival, and then I see it's like I just jump around. parkour. And that was the fucking mission for me. It was parkour all time, parkour.
Yeah. Remember, like, if it's survival, sometimes we do have to kill the enemies to get life support.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's only on survival missions. Sometimes when you kill enemies, they have a set chance to drop life support. They increase your life support sanity, not sanity. Like, the percentage from 2 to 5%.
Oh, you mean those missions are there? You have to destroy the whole breathing thing or things like that, and you have a certain percentage, and if you drop a lot of that, you die.
Yes, but you have med towers, but I would say don't use the med tower instantly because they give you 30%. They always give you 30%. So if you're going too low, you can just pop one when you need.
Oh, I was playing, by the way. Today it came to me to make a reactor fuse, and then they started to have like gravitational magnetic pulls. I almost got into the planet of black holes. I was like, oh shit, what is this big black orb? And I was like, oh wait, I am getting drawn into it. It's a fucking black hole. Let's run for it.
You have the personality of a orange tubby cat in this game.
I know, that's me 24/7. I love fucking orange cat.
Damn.
I have the chaos within me. No one understands how the fuck I work.
Yeah. The main reason I was asking you to play together again is one of the main reason is some warframes are vaulted. I mean, they are still in the game, but you don't have any means of farm them in currently. But there are times they will unvault frames, so you can go farm them again and again.
So yeah,
Titania is one of those vaulted farms.
Oh, really? I was telling you, I got a relic that can drop me Jareli, I think it was. Jareli.
Yeah, Jareli still
the cute Jareli Prime one. I was like, what? Oh yeah, funny, I don't know how it's the name. I was like, oh, I think that's the name of the cutie patooey.
Yareli is very cute. Her lore is extremely depressing and cute.
I mean, that's what happens in everything in fucking Warframe. I just found out that everything is depressing and cute. Look at Rosby. Me, I like this NPC. He seems nice. Next mission, he gets killed and depoted. Me. Yep. Yeah, fucking god, I cannot like a fucking chapter without having the game wanted me to cry. I was like, I will not cry because I have revenge. Prefer have revenge over that.
Yeah. Currently, right now, I have 2 frames that I can give to you. Those are vaulted, but I will not give them directly to you currently. Only one at a time every week. So you have a time to understand how each frame works if you want them. I know you like Titania the most, so I was gonna give it to you, but you never fucking replied back, so frick you.
I mean, I was trying fast to get a hang and get materials because I am almost on my way of having Nyx.
Oh yeah, Nyx. Nyx, I wouldn't say she's surprisingly. Nyx used to be the starter frame. She is still a good starter frame, but the problem is, Nyx is not really that good on like normal playthrough because her abilities, even though they get a rework, they're still kind of like good for like end game content where you have like hundreds of enemies coming at you per second. But she's really good still.
I mean, at least to have her. I mean, I will try to have
Yeah.
almost everything I can.
Oh, fuck. You don't have. Alright, I'm gonna fund you some shit. It's fine. If you run out of weapon slots, okay. So weapon slots and warframe slots are limited, but you can buy them with plat. I will tell you not to worry about warframe slots because if you need, just tell me. I'll get you some. I have surplus of plat right now. But weapon slots are a little bit of a different thing. The main reason why people craft and delete old weapons, not all old weapons, some old weapons, is because once you get at level 10 or level 30, I mean, with a weapon, you get the max amount of XP you can for your mastery level. Mastery level is the test you take every now and then when you level up. But the problem is that once you level up with a weapon, you don't need it anymore, and most of the times those weapons are kind of garble. So you can go to your main menu, equipment, and then just inventory, then sell those weapons. But be careful because some weapons are either they're broken, like they're really good in late game, or sometimes that weapon is a craftable component of a different weapon. One of the thing is, let's say you have a pistol. If you had two pistol and a blueprint, now you can make a akimbo weapon or a dual wielding pistol.
Oh, so if you sell it, you're going to fuck up. By the way, hi Solaris.
There's a lot of stuff I need to teach you.
Well,
slow and steady.
I am learning. One has to learn before they reach the heavens.
Yep. I shall teach you the ways of the Tennos. But yeah. This is gonna sound still bad, but
by the way, did you know what is going on with the facial community now?
Oh no.
Apart from everyone now simping Indra. Now everyone's like, Arjuna, we're going to become your mom. By the way, I'm like, what? Okay, good for everyone. But now they actually released a new chapter, which is Olga Marie. And they gifted, like, if you finish the story to up to date, you get 1,000 fucking how'd you call it? 1,000 cent quartz, which every 3 cent quartz equals to a pool, I think it was.
Holy shit!
And it's 1,000 for everyone who reaches to the last part of the story, up to date.
So wait, is that an event or it's like from now on everyone who reaches that point gets it?
It's an event for the 10 years anniversary.
That's a lot of fucking pools.
Yeah, it's like giving $1,000 pool for everyone.
That's, I mean, I guess that could be like a promotional thing to grab more like older players.
They were dying. You know they were dying when they put the character from Tsukihime in middle of a video. They put Arcute there. They put fucking Arcute there, and I'm like, you could have put Theltrich, you know? Theltrich still exists in the universe, and he's fucking broken. No, you put Arcute. Fucking goddammit. Well, now the other two, Olga Marie and which was it's like the final boss. Now you can be summoned her, which is going to be the technically final boss of the current storyline. And I am like, oh nice, they dropped the CE bond card, which is like when you maximize the bond with the character, you get a special craft essence, which is like a collide cone of HSR, okay?
Yeah. Like a weapon, basically, of that character.
Yeah, but instead of having to pull gacha, you have to maximize the bond, which is playing a lot with the character. Which for Japanese people means, okay, I can just farm non-stop 24 hours. Forget everything, we just farm. No joke.
I mean, someone for you.
Just JP for you. The craft essence is the card of the MC living there, and the ominous note that symbolizes that it may become a spoiler that probably the MC will die, or perhaps we will retire and play and have a 9-to-5 job instead of saving the world.
Jesus Christ.
And we're like, oh yeah, we saved the world 3 times and we're not going to get anything and just probably die or just have the worst ending ever, because it's so ominous that according to many we are probably going to just fucking die.
Kill over and dead, yeah. Though I have a question though.
Yeah?
Like this whole, like, so far whatever we're talking about, it's like most of it you're talking about is from, you know, the Hindu religion characters.
Yeah, because they have the best designs.
What happened to Shiva?
Oh, Shiva! She's fine. Oh, he...
Wait,
no,
she?
It was
yeah,
he or
like,
she.
excuse me?
No, it's okay, I was thinking of Kali, sorry.
Yeah, now you're good.
I think Shiva appeared like as NPC, not summonable nor anything, and it's only mentioned because they don't... Oh no! They actually did like a side story to the story, you know, what was it? I'm here. So Parvati was one of the first summonable gods of FGO, and then they summon also Kama. Kama taking the face of similar to Parvati, you know, to just mess with everyone and just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to be petty. They actually said that Kama, it's like, oh no, I want to become a woman. Not because of you, but because I want to be petty with Parvati.
Fair enough. I don't blame him.
Miley and she has the fronts, by the way, which is amazing. So, a lost belt, which is like a situation where the history has suffered a major alteration, something it's making the world collapse and the story itself collapsing, which is what you do. They created a lost belt based on the Hindu mythology. Okay. And in this part in the Mahabharata, something happened to Arjuna. To Arjuna, something strange happened, which is that since the world is starting to collapse and the gods were really needing to do something, they fused together in Arjuna and created a god like Arjuna just to maintain the balance of the world.
Interesting.
And one of the gods is Shiva, which actually made certain person
I realize
not happy.
This is going. Yeah.
And Durga got so angry that decided to create herself the apocalypse and the calamity to destroy everything just to make Shiva try to come out.
Yeah, that sounds about though. Yeah, that sounds you know. Yep, they are definitely husband and wife. Yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm.
And you know that's what happened. That he just created a god Arjuna, which he starts to create a loop, time loops with his power to every time that Durga keeps just making a mess, he recreates the Genesis again. So imagine how he. So the problem is Arjuna in this moment and that lost belt, in exchange of having like the powers of almost every indie god, lost all his emotions and actually become, since they have no humanity left, they actually lost even the sight of themselves.
Interesting.
But that means that the bad guys who were actually looking for destroy everything and created the lost spells were able to manipulate us, Arjuna. But in the end, Arjuna actually reclaimed his humanity back again, and the Goldie Gods were released, and everything became fine. You know, that's what happens in every lost spell, except fucking Avalon, because Oberon is a fucking bitch. I think he's the only one who won.
Here's a funny thing for me. You know how like everyone said in Greek mythology, oh, Zeus was horny?
Yeah.
In Hindu mythology is like, oh, Shiva gave a blessing to an evil dude because he was way too faithful.
Yeah. Did you know that in Fire, the Greek gods actually are mechas?
Really? I actually did not know that.
Yeah, they're mechas, and the Olympus is like a space station, and they become corrupted and started to kill each other.
Well, that just sounds like a Olympus, you know? Olympus, like they're always trying to kill each other.
Yeah, that the whole thing that Olympus took like 2 big chapters of Lost Spells, because it was so big in deep being a fucking bitch against the Greek. I was so happy.
Yeah, Greek gods. You know, I know this is gonna.
Tell me.
I was gonna say, you know, this is gonna sound wrong, but I feel like Loki and Shiva would be great friends.
They would actually. Shiva, I like your funny musings, little man. I like your funny musings, little man. I'm going to put in general gaming the scene that it was the end of the battle of that lost belt, of the Hindu lost belt, which, by the way, many of the Hindu logos and everything, it's drawn by Paco-san, which was the Vtuber artist that was behind Sukazu.
Interesting.
Okay. And the reason why he got it was because he created Arjuna and Karna in FGL.
Well, now that's a lot of lore.
And you can see how Karna even reached, like, tried to just oppose Arjuna in a way that they made the final battle, because they knew that the only person who could try at least to defeat Arjuna is Karna, because any other kind of creature or person cannot actually be able to reach.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, like in my mythology, Karna is, I wouldn't say he's a war god, but he is a war hero. That's the word I'm looking for. He's a war hero, basically. But it depends on which era of Karjuna or Karuna we're talking about.
To be honest, the only thing, the only reason, probably one of the biggest reasons that Karna lost in Mahabharata was that he gave his armor, because he is someone really, really good person. And that naivety and being good is actually what killed him.
His own kindness was his own downfall.
Yeah.
Like it is one of the like what's it called? Really old, like well-known part of our religion.
Yeah,
Like
because you
he
can be
was
kind,
so
but
giving. Yeah, he was so
yeah.
giving that he gave away his own life.
Did you know that in FGO he actually became Santa Claus?
Excuse me?
He actually
Hello, wrong
became
religion?
no. He became someone to carry the spirit of Santa Claus to give to for the children and for other people, because since there was no Santa, because Santa was never summoned and is not never a servant in FGO, they just that just made Karna able to just say, "Oh, let me be Santa then. I can give gifts to the children. I
Bruh.
give to people things." Then proceeds to try to give to Arjuna. Tries to look away, but
Please tell
he
me he
still
got
have.
fucking kicked in the ass for that, please.
Arjuna
Jesus Christ, dude.
actually said, "I don't want it," and they had to almost fight, and he was like, "Yeah, no." Actually got into trouble.
That sounds about right. Jesus Christ.
They actually draw them a lot together because now they're like in a stalemate, and it's like, yeah. And we don't like each other, but we actually understand each other because there's more weirdos here than we can handle.
Yeah, they basically have a mutual understanding. Like we don't like each other, but there's like better fish to fry than each other.
Yeah. Moreover, because there's people like Martin being fucking annoying.
But I'm actually surprised how what's it called? Like lore accurate they kept all the characters.
They actually the Hindu mythology actually they keep really good track on making it like actually read the scripts and actually read what it is and actually know what the people think of them, because the servants are created they're not the actual people. Some of them actually are moreover the spirit of what humanity has from them. Like if you believe, like that's why characters also from from mythology that it's like fake mythology, like for example the Arthurian legends, they have their own thing. Like, but that's the whole thing. They also have one thing that they did that was a bit weird, which is like demi servants, which is they picked people who are from the other like parts of the franchise of Fate, or mainly Fate, because they also added Karen or anyone. And it's like they use their face as the placeholder, like because if you have such level of godhood, you cannot appear itself in Fate as a servant. You have to inhabit a body. But in exchange, that body loses like half of its lifespan.
Ooh,
because they need to nerf the gods. So yeah, Kama can be a fucking nightmare sometimes, but she is inhabiting the same body as a same body in an alternate universe as Parvati, just to be petty. That's why Durga, Parvati, Kama, and many certain indie gods that are female, they have Sakura face. They're called Sakura face because they actually use as a template Sakura from Fate, SA Knight.
Interesting.
Whilst, for example, there's also, what was the name? Shiro is Shiro Muramasa, Senji Muramasa from the Japanese mythology and story. It's by Miyashiro, the guy who says that people die when they're killed. But
the guy who says people die when they're killed is diabolical, man.
Everyone knows him like that. No. Now, by the way, I'm going to put now this. I'm going to look for the funny thing which is Santa Carna, but it has no Santa Claus clothes. We just call him the Santa Carna because he carries on the spirit. But he wears a fucking punching bag. And it's funny because if you do a fight against Arjuna, he just wants to smack his face with the fucking punching bag.
Yeah.
They're good friends. I mean, they're good friends in terms of we are from the same mythology and we don't handle like these weirdos here. We don't want to see each other, but we respect each other because we know each other that we could have won if things were different. Like Karna could have won if things were different. And they know that they cannot, like, they know each other. So they try to be respectful to each other. To be honest, the event where Indra was introduced, because Arjuna actually noticed the probable presence of his own father, was like, yeah, Karna, don't come. No, I wouldn't dare you to come. Please stay, have a nice day, relax. You know, stay with the children, servants. So just you know, because he knew that the moment that Karna and Indra saw each other, they will have to actually start problems.
Yep.
Arjuna actually started to show more personality along this story. Like at the beginning, we just knew of him like little, but then he actually shows that he is not an a-hole. Because many people at the beginning, we have the thing that it was like Karna was good and the other one was bad because we had like no knowledge of the Hindu mythology. But fate actually made more and more Karna and Arjuna and like showing people that each have their own reason.
Yeah. Funny enough, like there isn't no god in like Hindu mythology is like ignorantly evil, but they have the questionable choice that other gods will question them for. So they don't really hate each other, but they don't really understand much that well either. It's a weird little, bubble they have for each other.
To be honest, Karna is one of the most loved like Hindu characters in Fate. Like he's really loved. He's so loved that he has appeared in in a game apart from FAGO because he was in Fate Extra. And he appeared in Apocrypha as one of the servants of, I think, Black, not of Red. And, you know, actually shows his powers there, and people actually were like scared of how powerful he was. Which, by the way, it's funny how they actually the Hindu servants actually, like for example Rama and other ones, they're just chilling together. They actually do like their own things for their culture. And they actually like being together in sometimes, although they were old enemies, because at least they are not handling like Greeks.
Yeah.
Or they're not handling freaking Shakespeare being annoying.
I still don't know why they made Shakespeare like that. Though it's kind of funny.
Do you know which is the one that everyone like don't know how they actually made him like that? Blackbird.
Blackbird. I actually don't know who Blackbird was.
Blackbird was an infamous pirate that actually escaped many times and...
Oh, Blackbeard.
Blackbeard.
I heard Blackbird. I'm like, who the fuck is Blackbird?
Blackbeard. And to be honest, that guy is a gunner. He has the Kimakuras. He has the Kimakuras and things.
Interesting.
He's really into simping girls that are cute and twinks.
Oh, wait a minute.
He actually was fun in the last event, like just fanboying a twink, like, oh my god, you're a twink, and we were like, no, please.
Bro.
Tunis, I remember that Kama actually was really Kama and Ashwatthama actually fought in FUO. Because the actual bad guy of the Hindu Lost Belt was Ashwatthama, which is an incarnation of Shiva, I think it was.
Actually don't remember it that well right now.
Ashwatthama in the Mahabharata.
For some reason I don't remember it well.
Well, but they actually did a lot of research for every single thing in FGO. That's something that many people, hi Chibi, by the way, and here you didn't reach out because I was checking. By the way, another thing I learned apart from Fate, have you seen the fucking slope animation video they did in China for Wild Rift?
No, I stopped keeping up with Wild Rift after they they wanted to do a whole world release, but they did it like a partial release, so I stopped caring for it. Okay, they did a video for 3rd anniversary of the release of League of Legends Wild Rift. Okay, and this video was supposed to be like something to just say thanks and to make people hype of how much has been, right? They made an AI slop video with everything AI and voices AI and everything AI. And that's something Riot would do.
With a song. No, it's Riot China. And since Riot China is part of it's Tencent. Tencent is the owner now of Riot.
Like Riot is Tencent, and so kind of like backwards way, Riot is also Chinese now. It's it's not the Riot we used to know no more.
But that's the thing. Imagine that thing.
Yeah, that just sucks. That's just horrible.
I find funny how Sakran was talking about you saw Olga. I was talking about you, Olga. About how we're going to fucking die because Olga just doomed us. But Pseudo
How many
Servants
gacha games do you play?
I used to play what was his name? The Kingdom Hearts gacha game that was Kingdom Hearts Cross, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, in Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. I actually entered them in the closed beta of Missing Link. I wish they could have released that because it was good. But apart from that, I played Pokemon Master 6. I played Nikke, I played Tristan Wonderland, I played Proseka, I played Bangrim, I played Honkai Genshin.
Honkai, which one?
Honkai, the Impact is up, but I left it because my phone almost died twice.
Fair enough.
Genshin because I was also when Sumeru was released, and then I got bored in the end because I didn't handle Tainari. it made me feel bummed. It was like, yeah, I don't like him too much. Dear Capelli.
Ainari?
Tainari. Yeah, I find him
But
so
to be
annoying
honest,
that I was like, yeah, after the time loop, like the loops and the dreams and the whole thing, I forgot the name because they have their own terms. I just gave up. I was like, yeah, I am just.
to be honest, that
done.
I talked with like other friends who still play Genshin. They said, "Oh, the story like that was the worst part of Genshin story. Period. Like it's just horrible."
Yeah, it was
And
actually annoying.
Yeah, it's just way too much talking non-stop.
And way too much little to do. And for that, I play a visual novel, not Genshin.
Actually, I kind of went back to Star Rail. I'm trying to catch up after Palacony.
Yeah, I also used to play. Let me just check the App Store because usually you have more. Solo Leveling Rise. I got so bored because it's so annoying. It's so sloppy. I used to play a lot of the games.
My only friend plays it just to dump money into it because he's like, I had nothing else to do.
Uma Musume and what else? Uma Musume, of course. I'm checking how much session of this, but all my apps. Let me check. Solo Leveling Rise. What else do we have? Infinity Nikki.
Yep. You just play that game like there's no tomorrow.
It's a new game. I actually bought a season pass because
Jesus,
I wanted a certain thing. And shit. Now it's celebrating Penacony now. You're going to love my boyfriend Gallagher.
You love okay, I hate you. Period.
I was joking. Why do you hate Gallagher? He's amazing.
Yeah. Fucking hip first, face later, motherfucker.
I reversed 1999. I used to play.
I wanted to love that game, but I couldn't.
Tailored Food, Soul Unreloaded. What else do we have? Bloodline Heroes of Lysias.
Have you ever played a game called Tacto?
Pokemon Cafe Remix, Ragnarok M Eternal Love, Sword Online, Integral Factor. That was a really good one. I stayed a whole year. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, but I gave up because I have bad memories with Yu-Gi-Oh! With some people.
I don't
to be honest,
it's just
hi Pipa, how are you? But the transitions more immense is questionable. Yeah, those games, Vanguard Zero, before it became shit. Because I tried to play Dragon Quest of the Stars, Dragon Raja.
Dragon Quest is a good game. Dragon Raja. Dragon Raja isn't a. Dragon Raja is an MMO, no?
Yeah, when they have some gacha plays. Or at least at the beginning, they have a lot of gacha things for getting better. So,
to be honest, I watched the anime. I like the Dragon Raja anime than the game itself. It's actually really good animation.
Another gacha I plays is the Rika, Grand Summoners, which now are having like a crossover with Pyrim. Bagatsu Warhead, Mobile Legends Sergio, Illusion Connect. Let's see. What else we have here? I have too many games that are stupid. Milky Story Soul and Awakened Warful is also gacha. Chrono Travelers. What else we have? Days of Crestoria. Because Trails of, I like Trails of. Okay, Love Life, All Stars, Love Lies,
Love Life.
Love Life.
Why
Love
did you
Life.
play that game of all things?
Love Life and Love Life. You know the idol game.
I know.
I used
didn't
to be
think you
one of
were
the
that big
first.
of an idol lover.
Dude, I have for a month the top record in snow halation maximum difficulty.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay. Banco Dream, The Sims Mobile, which is also gacha because you can. Yeah. What else do we have? Another gacha. Sino Alice. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, Worlds of the. I think Shin Megami DX2, Epic 7, Arknights, Dissidia, Final Fantasy, Opera Omnia, that also died, 8K Arena. What else? We have SimCity Build, Raid Shadow Legends, AXE, Aliens vs Empire, Final Fantasy Record Keeper, Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, Crash Royale, Tales of Erin, Unison League, Azur Lane, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, Brave Exvius, which was good. What else? Battle Champs, Sword Art Online Memory Defrag, Tales of Link, Soccer Spirits, Mobius Final Fantasy, One Piece Thousand Storm, Shadowverse CGE, Tales of the Race, Neko Atsume.
When do you sleep?
Fire Emblem Heroes. I am telling you all the games I used to play. Many of them are end of service. No.
I know that. Like
Miss-
the SAO one, the One Piece one, those are out of service.
Green Girlfriend, Love Life Skydle Festival, One Piece Treasure Cruise. I think Treasure Cruise was my first gacha. And Mitomo.
You need better hobbies.
Oh, Dream Girlfriend is still
Gacha
alive.
games
I'm going to download again Dream Girlfriend. Because that fucking game was actually one of my first Infinity Nick kind of games. And Hearthstone, because also technically it's gacha. And PewDiePie Tuber Simulator.
We're losing her.
I have too many games I played in my life, okay? To be honest, I have played many games because they are gacha from an existing IP that I like. And I was like, oh yeah, let me pick it. And I was like, yeah, it's good. Then they die. Oh yeah, and Madoka, Madoka Mágica, the game gacha game that also died.
Yep. Dude, I have
Cookie Run Kingdom. I forgot Cookie Run Kingdom. And I don't think any other game I have played. TFT, if you count it as gacha, because things.
It added a gacha later on, but yeah, fair enough. Actually, I went back to TFT because I actually enjoyed that gameplay.
Okay, wait a second. What else do we have? Just making sure I have everything. And Office Cat. Yeah, Office Cat is also one.
Wait, you forgot one.
What? Oh, TCG Card Shop Tycoon Simulator. What?
Grand Blue.
Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, I've been playing for years, but I stopped like because. Sorry, I just couldn't do it without, a crew to actually do the. What should we call it? The Guild Wars, because I got angry. Because I can farm it and reach like top, but at the same time I am just so tired because I have to play non-stop to reach that level.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
Another gacha game I think I played. Let me just check. Pokemon. No, Unite. No, it's not gacha. Where is it? I'm checking just in case because this is before I changed to iPhone. This is after I changed to iPhone, not before. But I don't think I have more for the moment. I knew Gramblo played the Unreal Gacha Veteran right here. Yeah, I used to play many of the gacha games because of the back in the day. Because I like the games to actually be funny. So
Yeah, they
I
used to
tried.
make good game.
Yeah, and VGO one was one of my first games. I actually won a lot. What was Epic 7 actually is really good with the chapters. I got a certain chapter that stepped from you. I don't remember her name,
Yeah,
but she was one of the bad guys.
Epic 7 was kind of ruined for me by a mutual friend because they were like pushing me nonstop to go into meta building. I'm like, I don't really give a damn.
No, Metal Gear, like, the funny thing of Epic 7 is to do whatever the fuck you want in the end. Also,
Yeah.
Summoner's War, what else we have?
Which one was Summoner Wars again? Like the name feels familiar, but I don't remember for some reason.
I don't know, it was a shitty game. But I don't see. Blue Arc I haven't played yet, but I know about it because I have a friend who is actually addicted to it.
Okay, I have
D4
one
DJ.
question.
Oh, Idol Master Shiny Colors as well. I used to play. I think it was that one, the gacha one. But then I gave up because my favorite one thing became hard to me. I tried to pull. There's this image like this girl. I don't remember the name because I am awful at names, especially when they're hard for me. And there was this name, Chakra, that had like an actual design that she was like in a shot trap. And I wanted that
I vaguely remember it. I don't remember the name of the character.
Yeah, she had like the hair like Minato Aqua, like pink and blue.
Yeah.
And I wanted that hair because of that. I used to didn't care about anything.
You wanted the bubblegum hair color, huh?
I just wanted to have her because I like so too much. I have seen the whole franchise entirely. Non-stop. As a pure free-to-play guy, the old gacha taught me that no 5 stars are good, no 1 stars are useless. I actually participated once into running a Fate Grand Order up to finishing Babylonia without a single more than 3-star character.
You know
and
what?
I managed that.
You got me hooked. I'm gonna see if I can download Fate Grand Order.
You should try to play it because at least it's going to be hard. But if you download Fate Geo, I am going to check if I can play it in my phone. Oh yeah, I can play it in my phone. In the English one?
I cannot. It's not available. It says Fate Grand Order is not available on Google Play in your region. So I need to find a way to
the APK. The APK.
Yeah. Well, Epic. The problem is every time they have an update, I have to re-download the entirety of the game again and again.
Oh shit. By the way, I recommend people to play Soccer Spirits if they want a small funny gacha game that it's like not heavily known.
Sakura Spirit?
Soccer Spirits.
Soccer Spirit? Oh, it's a football game?
No, it's not football. Typical. Like, there are chapters that actually are like playing football, but it's more like shadow bars, but with chapters.
I see. Interesting.
And they have like waifus and husbandos because they actually have like big muscly bodies as well.
Big sleep bodies.
Yeah, they have daddies and they have mommies. And lollies and shotas and everything.
What the fuck?
The fuck? The fuck yes happened? Ooh, I got a citation for the 12th of November of this year at 10:20 for in the chronology for the how do you say, because endocrino in English is endocrinologist.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I get what you meant. Chronicles.
No, hormones.
Hormones?
Because I have hypothyroidism.
Good. Like,
but
I don't want to, sound mean, but holy crap, you have so much shit going on into your body.
No, it's technically temporal, but something that has happened recently. Oh shit. Perhaps I can find my old FGO account with Merlin. If I have it, I will just lose. Dude, I changed an account with MP5 Oda Nobunaga for a fucking Merlin account. Because I threw like 200 pulls and didn't get Merlin.
Kill issue.
I got like 7 tamam on my. It's been so long, probably my account is dead. Or it has been purged, because they can do that. Imagine not having Merlin. Well, I don't care. If I get like an overrun, I will like just start peeing myself in the middle of here.
What? Excuse me?
You don't
please
know.
Do not piss on stream.
I have
pissing
to
in
say.
bottles. Holy crap.
Okay. It says that I love too much fucking Vortigen. Vortigen is actually one of the few. Okay. The moment you reach, because it's going to take a while, because it's one of the last stories, because it's a lost belt, it's not a grand order or anything like that.
Yeah.
The moment you reach to know what Oberon is, or who Oberon is in the story, and why I will punch him lovely. I will lovely punch him until he cries. It's because he's Oberon the Liar. It's Oberon the Liar from the Midsummer's Night Dream. And he's a nice guy. You will love him. But he's kinda annoying. Because when you know what happens at the end of the story, you are like just looking at him, desiring to actually beat the shit out of him. I love him in design and character. No, I don't hate him. I actually love him.
But you said you want to kill him. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, because he will love that. He hates himself so much, he will actually love me to kill him.
I'm getting mixed signals over here.
Let me just tell you that he has 2 faces, and one of them it's a psychopath, and the other one is a fucking cinnamoroll. But you're going to learn, because that story is actually one of the peak stories in Fate. So imagine how hard it is. Fate has a lot of characters, by the way. And one of the characters I want in to pull one day. By the way, Arjuna and Karna, I think they are like standard banner. So if you lose like your 50-50 race, you can get any of them. Actually, I lost like 5 stars to Karna, and I got Karna and P3 once. And I was like, Karna, could you stop like harassing me here? I love you, but I want an Enkidu or something, you know? Because Enkidu is also like Thunder Banners, and they're like, at the beginning, Karna all the time appeared to me, and I was like, I want also Enkidu, you know? I cannot have him, you like all the time, boy. Let me check. Oh yeah, I already got Fager. I forgot I have. I am playing Fager right now. Why can't I show it to stream? Okay.
You're just playing it in the background?
Yeah, I'm playing in the background. I have to say where I'm from because they tell you Spain for the terms of policy. Agree. I actually had to pay it like a pirate back in the day because it was not in my region. They actually had it in Europe.
Same here.
Europe is actually... I got played Twisted Wonderland without bypassing the Apple Store. Because it's only in America, North America, and it's not in Europe. So imagine how hard it is for me to survive that. So every time I have to update fucking Twisted Wonderland, which is not easy because they actually update once in a while easily, I have to start from the beginning. Well, at least the meta is right now.
That's the same thing I have to deal with playing fucking Punishing Raven because I don't have it, but I can download it from this other website. But every update I have to wait for like 3 days for the APK to be uploaded there.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it's annoying.
It's annoying. Well, in my case, I have to do one thing, which is getting out of my account of that, making it like it's actually ordered to update and then log in, and it actually believes for a second I'm from NA and starts downloading and accepts the download of the update without needing to do much. Because in fucking Twisted Wonderland, if you lose 1 day of farming, or at least 1 day of login, if you miss exactly the birthday date, you lose a temple for free.
Bro, what the hell? Interesting. Oh.
I think that's the fun part.
Something that you might enjoy. Brooke, where the hell do I put all the I'll just put it in media and memes. It's a costume from Nikki. You might like it.
Smash.
No hesitation. Oh, what was the other game you said? Sakura something? Or
what?
Soccer something?
No, I said Sakura no one day, but that's it.
No. You said that game also have like Dales, mommies, shotas, and lollies.
Ah, Soccer Spirits. Soccer Spirits. It's not an anime. No, it's not an anime. It's a gacha game. That they actually did a lot of collabs as well with other things. And they technically are football fight players, but in reality it's just a strategy. The battles is like not too much, but they have a lot of things. I think it died.
Either I'm typing it wrong. I can't find the game.
Probably it's that end of service because they have been for too many years. it's still alive in the Google Play.
I might be typing the game wrong then, because I can't find it.
Let me just put it in here. I love Type Room too much. In terms why I also hate it. Did you know that the reason, one of the biggest problems I had with Fate was Takeuchi? If you don't know, Takeuchi is one of the other masterminds behind Fate. He is the one who designed Nero Claudius and things like that, and he's severely in love with every saber face because he only knows how to draw 3 fucking faces.
Fair enough.
He's the one who created Crony, the design. I think it was. Takeuchi is the one who designed a lot of things, and he is annoying in terms that he has a lot of favoritism for Fate Style Knight, while Nasu wants to focus on other things. But since Fate started to become more and more famous, started to give money, Nasu was completely cut off of doing like Tsukihime and other things, and he wanted to focus more on his other IPs because he loves his other IPs, while Takeuchi just didn't care. What happens is that there's every summer event they always give to female servants, you know, like the chance of having like a new version of themselves with a new class and things like that to sell.
So I see a problem.
They made a lot of years with fucking saber faces all the time. And Gian faces. And Nasu's favorite chapter, one of his favorite 5 chapters is Passion Lip, which is the girl with the biggest booba in the fucking franchise. That the girl who has, she has like the biggest boobas, and she wears like fucking giant metal claws that can actually kill you. And they are Sakura face from Freight Extra CCC, which is a lot of things because there's a many girls who are like same face as Sakura because BB channel, because BB exists. The problem was that Nasu wanted to have a summer passion lip for years, but Takeuchi was like, no, she's not gonna sell, she's not gonna sell, let's put my waifu. And he declared that if it wasn't because the company was telling him to stay and he wanted it to not be all Takeuchi, because he didn't want to lose his rights and things like that, he almost went away of Type Room because Takeuchi's personality.
Oof.
Because imagine having like, you are co-creator of something and the other co-creator you have, it's just possible to play the games he likes and not the ones you like.
That just sucks, man. It like a clash of like, you know, creativities and like wants and don't wants.
And that happened a lot for Nasu, that he didn't even want to continue writing for Fate and Order. And whenever he got told to write, it started to become more and more sloppy because he just wanted it to end. It became his biggest nightmare because he doesn't like it. He wanted to focus on Mahotsukai no Yuru. No, what was it? You know, the latest thing, the witch one, and Tsukihime and other things. He wants to focus on his other IPs, or Garden of Sinners and things like that. Well, Takeuchi just wants waifus. So
yeah. Yeah, that
Takeuchi's a fucking gooner. Meanwhile, Nasu just wants good storytelling and wants to have fun while doing storytelling. And more focus on lore and things like that. So there's this thing that happened that was shown that they started to actually commission writers from different things. Like, for example, the writing of Fate Strange Fake, or what was the name? What was the name? It was a fucking repetitive name, and there was this girl with Fate Strange Fake writer.
Fake writer?
Ryogo Narita, which is also known as... What was Ryogo Narita was also known... Durarara writer, okay, the one who created Durarara, is the one who actually writes Fate Strange Fake. That's why it's strange, and he actually understands the lore, and Nasu loves his writing because it's actually lore accurate. It's not bullshitting for having waifus like Takeuchi does. In the end,
is still one of my favorite anime.
So he actually wrote Strange Fake, and there are some parts in Fate Run Order that are actually written by him. And the first, like, to me, like, he actually forbade Grand Order from using Strange Fake characters until he finished Strange Fake, just in case, so they don't misuse his characters. Because he actually created some characters. So in Fate, he actually is known from doing a lot of things. And Strange Fake actually outsold many things. Then you have another writer, which is Gen Urabuchi. You might know who he is if I told you Puella Magi Madoka Mágica. He's a writer of an anime screenwriter of Puella Magi, Soyanota, Psycho Pass, Fate Zero, and other things. Okay, so he's also in Fate Grand Order. Because also he was in Ice Kingdom. And in other things, but he's actually really well known in Fate community. So what happens with freaking Urabuchi and all these people is that when they enter Fate Run Order, they have just a premise of what kind of characters they can do. When they created stories for the Lost Worlds and everything like that, they actually, you can see it's them. And when you see it's them, those fucking events or those fucking storylines are the fucking best. And pointing, telling fucking Avalon. Avalon broke the whole thing. Everyone in Lost World number 6, which is Avalon the Frey, was a lot a nightmare for many people to understand. Because you could be like, oh yeah, it's funny, it's cute, until you actually read the storylines properly. And you know that it's one of them writing this, and they are not telling who it is, but everyone knows it's their writing. Because it's so soul-sucking that you just want to cry.
Okay, so a bad news. If I
You
want to play
can't.
Fate Grand Order, I need to download emulator on my PC, because on
No,
phone it is gonna be painful to get the game and keep updating it.
I will tell you that if you want to, and since you are doing also sometimes streaming, you could actually stream that so people actually from the Fate community will help you to understand why the fucking character is like that. Because sometimes, mainly when Takeuchi is involved, the lore of the character is just fucked up. It's just, oh yeah, no, whatever, I fucking care.
Yeah. I mean, as long this kind of sounds wrong, but I'm kind of happy they're still keeping in all the Hindu.
Oh no,
gods
this is something I'm going to tell you. Since Smite had a big lawsuit from
yeah, I know, Kali.
From
Yeah.
Kali, many games actually started to respect more the Hindu community and stop being like
Miming
too
on
much
the gods. Yeah.
meaning on the gods. They actually go with like slow pace, actually reading and trying to be respectful, as well as showing that they are actually really strong. Fucking Karna and Arjuna actually are
We don't mind
strong.
like other people miming on the gods. It's like when you actually disrespect them, like come on, man, that's just uncalled for.
In Nevio, they knew disrespect the Hindu. They are the Indian and the Hindu actually are like, let's keep it like they're not going to be disrespected. They can have comical moments, okay? It doesn't mean they are not going to be comical moments. Sometimes the banters between Karna and Arjuna are like fucking funny because it's like, yeah, they still have that little thing. But in the end, the other instances, like they actually act like normal people. They actually act like people with actual brains functioning. And then they have Arturia, which like it's a fat fuck almost there because she eats everything she can. Or then you have fucking, what was it called? What was the chapter? Who was the fucking a-hole I hated in Vegio a lot? Apart from Doman, everyone hates Doman. But Merlin is a fucking creep who created a VTuber to bother in story. He goes to buddy, and he streams from his tower where he's imprisoned. Which is apparently the only, and he's a fucking bitch. Just say he's a freaking bitch. Oh, right now there's the summer revival summoning. Oh, so I can get apple in the face. Okay. Oh, late up in Oberon. Fuck, I need to farm. There's a fucking rate up in Oberon. I want Oberon.
What you want to do? Do you want to stream or do you want to fucking play game, man? God damn.
I'm streaming, sorry. And there's also many chapters that are lovely. Like, for example, let's say, it was Tezcatlipoca, Tezcatlipoca, and Tenochtitlan. And other chapters are really, really good in design. And they actually contact a lot of artists. Actually, Fate Grand Order became like a showcase for many artists.
Fun fact. One of my like old friend group, had two artists, and they were both commissioned by FAO to get their official art in some of their like showcases.
Yeah, because the Craft Essence actually commission people to do it. To be honest, I can actually crush a whole night up to Babylonia because of one simple reason. And it's simple reason, it's that I know the whole story up to finishing Babylonia. Also, they have an email in any case you wanna know.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, do you know any good like mobile emulator? Except for BlueStack because it's full with ads.
I think it was Nox at player.
Oh yeah, Nox. Yeah.
Because I remember when I couldn't, then try to make a. I once tried to see how I could stream Proseca, because I actually managed to do a really hard level and things like that, and I wanted to do it on stream to actually get a really good record. And damn, which, by the way,
okay, I found the one I used to use, LD Player 9.
Yeah. So that's the thing, that Fate has a lot of things. And pretty much the art is really, really amazing in many things. But still, I will punch like fucking Oberon and Merlin in the guts if I call it. Will like 13 punches in the guts. To which you don't understand the level of hate I had for Merlin, because 200 pulls and he didn't even come home. He just stay away. And when you are like growing, that's one of the reasons I actually have bought an account. Because I know there's for cheap. Well, I'm stupid. Perhaps I should not, but I should not say this on stream. But sometimes I know a girl who actually does that, to buy like all those accounts, and it's like she actually bought like 13 accounts on Genshin just to roll and get like the maximum possible of the character, like in Constellation.
Christ.
Like right now they're selling.
I know someone. I don't talk with them. It's more so he knows that was like a stolen account, and he still paid someone for it, and I'm like, nah, mate, that just doesn't sit well with me. Like, you know, someone else put actual money into the game to pull for all of this character.
Oh no, those are the worst. Never. If you're going to buy because you're desperate or you're like me, never actually be an a-hole and pick someone who steals an account, because those are the worst.
Funny enough, I have like
I know someone who got stolen an account.
Yeah, like, funnily enough, I have an account that is highly sought after. It's not because I have all the meta. It's more so I haven't spent a single penny, and I still have like one of the better half of the characters in my account, because I played properly and had really, really good luck on mine. That same goes with my Genshin, my Star Rail, my ZZZ account, and my what was the other game? Honkai Impact Third. My Honkai Impact Third probably would sell for a lot if I actually could sell it, but I'm not gonna. It's gonna stay with me forever.
That was my original first account for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. It was valued by someone that saying it was like almost 2k, because I have all the event cards up to date, and all the event things and all the things I have up to date, and it was all free to play, and I have like saved a lot in also in gacha. Like, it was really, really big, because I have things that were like just because I started the same first day they started, and I played a lot. I have also a lot of cosmetics that right now are like no longer able, even if you have money. And a lot of things. So imagine that. I was actually happy the first day. Wait a second. $6.32 Singapore dollars, so $4. Okay, I was checking just in case. So I am going to start with an certain account because of one simple reason. I cannot suffer how much I might have lost in Fate. In terms of
like money wise,
and I lost like I only bought once Saint Quartz, and it was annoyingly for Merlin. That's why I want to punch him more than anyone.
That makes sense.
Yeah, 200 pulls I did. Mainly 190 were saved. Of not pulling for almost a whole year and doing all up to date and all events and farming the events. I proceed to pull. I was so happy. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get Merlin. First time he appears, and I've been saving because I know from JP that this date he's going to come, and he comes because he came in Christmas. Because the anniversary and things like that. And, you know, New Year. He's the New Year chapter. And I was so happy because I love Merlin. Before they released in Fate Run Older about Merlin, I was in a roleplay forum of Fate. I was Merlin. So I actually love the lore of Merlin. And when I saw his design and everything, I was in love. Because the design of Merlin is... Wait a second... I was really into him. And Merlin, if you... The artist, it's... What was his artist called? Taiki. Yeah, it was Taiki. Which it's... Taiki. Which now it's known from Black Ray Shooter and other things. He actually did a lot of things. He actually did the Miku of 2015 Rising Miku, the design. And Taiki was Taiki 99, okay? And Taiki actually became one of my favorite artists because of that. And what I hate of all is that then I remember one thing. Sensaki Makoto, which is the papa or mama of freaking Gabby's battle. Whole Stars Gabby's battle. Did an drawing that actually made me wanna cry and scream. And it was the Infinity in gaming, and it's a fucking drawing of Oberon and Merlin, fully knowing that they will murder each other the moment they see each other. Because if you don't know, Oberon has a passive skill in Fate that it's unknown to many, but once you have both chapters, it's funny. But Merlin's noble phantasm and skills can grant him like a shield that makes sure that you don't die by any attack, unless there's an attack that actually nullifies that. Well, Oberon, when he's in the same group as Merlin and you put them both in fight, and Oberon nullifies that, lets Merlin to actually put the invul to everyone except himself, because Oberon says like, no, you don't get it to him. Every single character can get it, but he cannot.
That's kind of funny.
They actually have many details. I think they have conversations as well, some characters and all like that. But many chapters in Fate actually have like a lot of things that give you a nudge about that. I saw the Valentine's Day events. I cried with Salieri's one. You know who Salieri is?
Nope.
He's the guy who many presume that he killed Mozart. He was the other composer. He was the other composer and the rival of Mozart that, by envy, many say that he was the reason that the Requiem existed and that why Mozart lost his head and died. And Salieri, it's someone that, since Fate uses as well what people believe of that person, something like that. That means that that part of him, of the historically accurate, also carries the guilt of being the one who murdered Mozart. So he believes as himself as a monster, and he actually, when you are trying to give him chocolate in Valentine's Day, he actually loses his head and almost like enters in a monstrous situation because he technically transforms into like a monster like, and it's like evading you because he doesn't believe he is someone who deserves any kind of love since what he did to Mozart. As well, Mozart is like, don't worry, mate, you wanna go like hear music with me?
Don't worry, mate.
And Salieri is like, oh, they killed. Oh, and super lost in his guilt and the pain that made me actually lose my mind, because it was like Mozart actually forgives him, but Salieri cannot forgive himself because he robbed the world to a great musician, just of envy, jealousy. And I find it funny every time because it's so heartbreaking to see that every time you introduce Salieri or Salieri appears, he is slowly healing, and all thanks to Mozart. Also, it's funny to see some characters, for example, Mozart telling you that he actually flirted with Marie Antoinette. And they were like, oh yeah, we both know each other, yeah. He tried to date me.
That's that.
And because it's something that historically happened, and they're like super friends, and it's like a group of, mainly they have their own group cliques also inside the Chaldea, which is the place that where are everyone. And they have their own cliques and groups. So they're the ones who are more technological, advanced, like Tesla and others, like they like to communicate with each other, their ideas and things like that. Then there's Caesar suffering from bullying from everyone. Julius Caesar is like, yeah, no, he actually is like, yeah, he's suffering a lot. The ones who are from the Argonauts, all of them bully Jason. They all bully Hassan, like, fuck him. Like, yeah, he is a leader, but we just will murder him if we could. But yeah, whatever. We just let him live because he's funny. But a lot of things happened, and Francis Drake is always trying to steal a ring for free. But all the characters actually have fun. Cuckoo Glenn has many versions of himself there, and all of them try not to see each other because they are like, yeah, we might start a fight. But that's something that happens a lot in Fate.
Yeah,
Now, chapters have their own personalities and their own things. Sometimes it's hard. And let me tell you something. It's hard to admit it, but many instances when you are into Fate is that you have to first watch at least the anime to understand Fate itself. Because Fate has its own things, and it's not up to the taste of everyone, because it shows super cute, it shows super nice things, and let me tell you, it's not funny sometimes because characters you love are going to suffer. You have to enter knowing that it's not going to be a cup of tea. It's not going to be, oh, smile, so happy. Like, things happen that are fucked up. No, there's no like sexual assault, but there's a lot of being stupid. Like, they have both things.
Yeah.
So they will say that they try not to be disrespectful to anyone, but at the same time, you're going to suffer if you like get attached to a certain character. Sometimes, like, the first stories are like, oh yeah, it's funny, it's good. Then you start to enter Babylonia and things like that, and then you start to cry in certain moments. Camelot, you also start to cry because it's ridiculously annoying to see some parts of the story, and that's something that someone needs to learn.
Okay, I found a workaround. I don't need the fucking thing again. What's it called? The emulator anymore. Yippee.
Yay. I will say to you that I love Fate and Twisted Wonderland and things like that. I love many gacha games. But the gacha system on Fate and Twisted, both I love the storylines. I hate the gacha because their PT doesn't exist.
They're ruthless.
In Twisted Wonderland, you can only secure an SSR, but it's not even a 50-50. It's even less than 50-50 in against you and at 100 rolls. And you can only secure at 200 rolls. Meanwhile, in Fate, it took them like 5 years to actually add a PT system. Also, they have no auto. 10 years, I still no auto.
Wait, FOO or Twisted Wonderland? Rev?
Eh? What?
Which one doesn't have an auto? Which game doesn't have an auto?
Oh, Fate's in an order.
It's fine. I mean, that's
Fate is fucked. Fate is fucked up in those terms because they haven't done anything about auto because they don't actually know how to program it, because they cannot let like having something that all attacks can be or all the things can be, because it's similar to the Madoka game, but the problem is that the meta and the characters are annoying. Some things, like sometimes the noble phantasms has to be in a certain timing or is actually annoying. So imagine that. I still remember my first time actually trying to beat the final boss of freaking Babylonia, and because I accidentally did a fucking noble phantasm too early, I downed myself. So yeah.
Good job.
Let me tell you, that's what happens with Fate. Okay, you have to be worried because it's a renewal game in those terms. Since I want to buy merch. It's like Grand Blue Fantasy. It's actually annoying when you don't have like proper characters. But I will say that many people don't understand that Fate suffers from one thing, and it's that the FOMO, it's big. The fear of missing out events, it's so big that people actually, it's such to be annoying. So you have to be in events. Sometimes the time is not even big. I remember suffering from my event like for months because I didn't farm it properly. And my head was like, no, I fucked up. And I started crying like for 1 hour, like non-stop, like, oh no, I fucked up. And then I was staring at Kiara's movies. Like I was like, oh yeah, I like her bikini. Oh yeah, you don't know Kiara's heroine. Yeah, by the way, there's a character called Kiara Seisuyin.
Yeah, I know about Kiara.
Kiara from Fate?
Yeah.
The cult leader of sex.
Yeah. He's like, dude, he's they're everywhere in Reddit.
Yeah, well, she has a summer version in Fate.
Uh-oh.
Let me tell you, it's so funny to see it.
He's like, oh, I'm depressed. Let me look at the sex lord's titties.
I'm depressed. She is the one. The one thing is that she has a big underboob. Also, she has big underboob, which is like you can almost see the whole boob. She can be a BDSM mommy.
Okay.
Like, it's not safe for Rocky when you put in her fucking art. Or she can be a mermaid.
I was gonna say, if she has that big of a tease, like, that's a good, like, shade when you have, like, laying down on her lap. A good shade for you.
Yeah, but she's fucking mentally deranged.
Fair enough.
You know, she's actually reached a level of everything that she became beast class, technically speaking, as a boss fight. Almost like let me put it into perspective. She became in such high level of power in Fate, especially in Grand Order, that she's equal in level of a threat to humanity as Kama. Moreover, Kama almost declares that she could be even someone flavored by her, but she even wasn't flavored by Kama. That's the level of insane that Kiara is. So that's why you should be careful. By the way, I have to finish because it's almost an hour.
I was trying to ask you this for fucking, I don't know, 1-2 hours, but I couldn't because we just keep talking about Fate and Twisted Wonderland non-stop. But
and Warframe.
And Warframe, yes, I'll give you that. Do you wanna, do the collab this week or like this weekend?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Let's be honest. I don't even know because it depends a lot on everything on my family, and
I was gonna give you a warning because this game you kind of have to be loud because you have to spell out each magic to
I'm
use the
fucked.
magic spell.
I am
Yeah.
fucked there. I speak with a Spanish accent.
Magic missile.
Wait, I can't do the British accent. Wait a second. Magic missile.
Well, here's a funny thing. Hold on. Here's a funny thing. Apparently, for some reason, British accent doesn't work properly. Like, I've seen a lot of British
Magic
people
missile.
play it and cannot spell the saying properly. But when like you posted it, right? Like fucking like an Indian sentence, and it just instantly goes off.
The fuck?
Ooh, I just saw that art you posted. I forgot the names. In game general, that's nice. Alright. I'll let you finish up your stream. I'm gonna go mute.
I am going to do the raid now. And thank you very much
Good
for
luck.
coming. Bye bye. Adiosito. I mean, no. Atsureku. Atsureku. It was Atsureku, right? Yeah, it's Atsureku.